Welcome back to Midnight Train. We left off in this room full of what is most likely poison. We picked up another bullet right here. Let's keep going and see what happens. There are several notes written on the board. They look like a chemistry formula. Chemistry. Astronomy. I wonder what they have to do with each other. There's an old paper on the desk. Take it. You got a paper. Used to wrap something. There's a small stuffed animal sitting on the sofa. Can I sit down on the sofa? There's a beautiful rose in the vase. You got a rose. Can we wrap the rose? I guess not. The closet is empty. Good. Closet should be empty. Otherwise there'll be a dead body in there or something, threatening to take my soul. Wow. Whew. Dangerous. I was worried for a second there. I thought it saw me. The stuffed animal looks sick. Poor thing. He's the only one who doesn't have any gifts. Here's a rose. We have paper, so that means we need to give it a gift. You got the surgery room key. Alright. Let's find our save box. Hello, save box. I'm worried I might die. 69, yes. It's locked. Can we use the key? Do you want to use the key? Yes. Yes, I do. Help. Oh dear. Oh, time to go. There are various pharmaceutical products, but you don't know what they're used for. There's nothing relevant inside. Alright, every save is up to date. Give me that rose. As soon as I try to leave, this thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? I thought this place can get even more disturbing, but I was wrong. Maybe we're trying to make a bouquet. That'd be something to think about. I guess. Hopefully my throat starts feeling a little better. I just need to take more of that good old medicine. Hello, skull. You got a rose. Oh, cool. We have 3. Why can I not make a bouquet yet? The rule of 3s. It's important. Oh, something just occurred to me. You wrapped the floral roses with the paper. You got a bouquet of flowers. Thanks, Neil. It's not for you. Yeah. You're dead. Maybe. In a way you are. These are for this stuffed animal. Here you go. Here you go, little guy. Thank you. You got a bloody key. What a bloody key you got there. It'd be a shame if I... Aww. That's tragic. I went through all that work, got the key, and then I died. It's not for you, Celine. I don't care about you. Neil is the only person I care about, other than Luna. Because Luna's the protagonist. Well, I mean, I guess they're all kind of protagonists, but the only ones that matter. Alright, give me the key. I am speed. Alright. No, I have no idea where we're supposed to use this. I don't want to go back there. Okay. So it's somewhere in here. I see. Oh yeah, that makes sense. A bloody key next to a bloody stuffed animal. Alright, time to go. There's dirt on the ground. Oh, it's a mirror. This mirror is so much fun. I see myself surrounded by money and jewelry in the reflection. I wish it were true. Really? What a peculiar mirror. Why don't you give it a try? I wonder if you'll see something different. Maybe something you really like. Maybe I'll see myself surrounded by chocolate and strawberries. That'd be paradise. Let's see. Is something wrong? What the hell is this? Ooh, spooky. My mouth. It's stitched. No, they are sewing it. Those girls. Are they sewing your mouth up? That's terrifying. Why do you see something like that? No, please no, I'm sorry. Neil, don't look in the mirror. I think I understand now. It all makes sense now. I should have noticed before. Ah, good job, Neil. Problem solved. Thanks. Your hand is hurt. This is nothing. 'Tis but a scratch. You got a lot of mirror shards embedded in your hand. It's nothing, I've had worse injuries. Also, it seems there's a hidden path behind the mirror. We should fix up your wounds first. I don't want you to waste time on that. Meal? Oh dear. There's bloody animals everywhere. A girl we met in the first building. She enjoyed creating medicine. She was in the same situation as me, right? Yeah, there was nothing we could do to help her. Was there anyone else in the first building? Ouch, Neil, that hurt. I have to remove all of them. There was another girl named Cynthia Miller, but she killed herself in front of us. How terrible. I think most people end up like that. It's very difficult to bear the situation for long. Even I've had the thought of doing the same. But Celine Ambrose never gives up. Ouch! Sorry, I'm almost done. What about the second building? Anyone there? Woman is named Apollo Carson, but... What did you say? Repeat the name. Apollo Carson. Is he a grin-haired boy with dark circles under his eyes? Yes. A boy who lived on the streets of Ravenwall. Do you know him? Apollo? No. Why? It's not fair, Celine. What kind of sick torture is this? Why are all the people I love here? Luna, Apollo. Did we really deserve this? Unlike Luna, I can no longer help him escape. He's very close, but I can see him. We are trapped in different buildings. Don't tell me you're also a friend of Apollo. Yeah, Apollo saved me once and we've been good friends ever since. When I ran away from Steamfort's orphanage after Luna disappeared, I went to Ravenwall. And there I became a famous thief, the Greedy Rose. The police began chasing me after I stole some valuable things. I used to escape easily, but once they almost caught me in an alley. Apollo suddenly appeared and helped me hide. It turns out that one of the policemen who were chasing me was his adoptive father, an abuser. That's why Apollo helped me, because he didn't have a good relationship with him. Since then I started to visit him often to give him some money and food. I wanted to thank him for what he had done for me. And in the end we became good friends. And now he's dead. Then I decided to stop stealing and I got on the Midnight Express in search of a decent job, so that we could live a better life. And you know the rest, I never saw him again. I'm sorry. How long has he been trapped there? 6 months. Is he okay? The truth is Apollo. He's stuck on the train. He even made a new friend in the building, a bird named Celeste. He loves animals. You and Luna are gonna find a way to save us, right? I promise. Then I'll see him again. I mustn't cry. Come on, we found a secret path before. Aren't you curious? Wait, I'm not done trading your hand yet. He used her advice against her. Yeah, she probably would have broke down in tears knowing Apollo's dead. Oh well. Yeah, goodbye stuffed animals. Hope to never see you again. Yeet. More mirrors, we've had enough. Why is the word greedy written on the ground? I see the word coward. I think this place reflects how we feel about ourselves. Really? I don't think you're a coward. I don't think you're greedy, but that's how we feel. There's something written on the paper. Accept who you really are. Oh, I'm not gonna look forward to this at all. Alright, time to dodge. Give up? Nope. Not happening. I am speed. You can't change. Yes, I can. Okay, so they do follow you. Good to know. And one of the mirrors are different. Good job, Celine. I'm glad I got your help before I, well, died. Here we go. I'm not surrounded by jewels. And I'm not stained with blood with my mouth sewn up. Should I break this mirror again? Let's move it. Tragic. Why do I gotta break everything? Huh? I know this room. We've already reached the bedrooms. I didn't know the mirror was a shortcut. A sinister shortcut, I must say. You said you had a secret weapon in your room, right? Oh yeah, that's true, I nearly forgot. Good, good. One day I saw an old woman crying on a bench. Obviously, I'd approached her to comfort her. Why was she crying? Because someone stole a precious jewel from her. It belonged to her deceased son. Don't tell me. Yep, I was the one who'd stolen it. I never thought about the sentimental value of the objects they stole. I thought rich people wouldn't miss those objects since they could buy more if they wanted. It made me feel really bad, so I stopped stealing things. Luna and Apollo, obviously. I guess you didn't recognize them because their current appearances are different, right? I didn't recognize them because the drawing is terrible. How rude. But you're right, it is terrible. My intention was to meet them again if I managed to escape from here. I didn't want to forget their faces, so I drew them. I didn't expect my two best friends to end up heroes too. It's a very cruel coincidence. Did Luna and Apollo get along? Well, Apollo seemed to respect Luna much more than he respected me. I'm glad. I've always wanted them to meet each other. Too bad it had to be under these circumstances. Nah, it's just fine. Another one? I swear I cleaned this place. I don't want to know what that means. Very nice flowers you got here. Oh, examine what you want. All right. Let's see, I'll start reading the last page. Day 1132, no relevant events. Day 1133, no relevant events. Celine, how long have you been trapped here? Oh, you're reading my survival journal. It's pretty boring since almost all the pages say the same thing. You haven't answered my question. Because it's not necessary, I'm sure you already know the answer. Don't make me say something sad. In that notebook, I write down any relevant events that happened inside the building. The last time I wrote something important was on day 950, in case you want to read it. That was about 6 months ago. It was when Apollo got trapped here. Someone new entered the building today. He seemed nervous, as if he was feeling guilty about something. I tried to help him and guide him through this place so he could escape, but he didn't trust me. He thought I wanted to steal his pocket watch. He did the opposite of what I said and died in front of me. Why doesn't anyone trust me? He's already the third person I've seen die here. Hey, at least the person got his just dues. I know this person. He's the person who betrayed Apollo. What are you talking about? That person hit Apollo and stole his pocket watch. That's why Apollo was trapped in the other building. Are you saying that I couldn't see Apollo because of that person? Then he got the ending he deserved. Wait, that isn't what I wanted to say. We're all victims here. I can't blame you for it. For a moment, I also thought the same. I definitely thought the same. Every time I think about Apollo, my heart hurts. I'm sure he hates me. He must think I abandoned him. Apollo doesn't hate you. You're just saying that to comfort me. I wouldn't say something like that if I doubted it. Apollo never said your name, but I remember he mentioned you on several occasions. A friend that disappeared a while ago, but even if I knew where she was, I wouldn't have said anything. Yes, she was the only friend I ever had, but one day she left Ravenwall and never came back. One day I met someone who gave me a bit of light in my life, but that person disappeared and I never thought I could find him again. I think he appreciates you a lot. Apollo. Do you know what Black Gear is? Don't say that name of the organization, it gives me the creeps. Apollo told me a member of that organization asked him about you. They wanted to know where you were, but he protected you. I've always been afraid of that organization. Even if I go back to the real world, I guess I'll never be safe. Luna and I will protect you. That's true. Besides, no one ever managed to catch such a talented thief like me. She seems to have cheered up a bit, but I can still see a lot of sadness in her eyes. There's a bed. There's flowers. Don't leave me here. Examine what you want, but I've examined everything. There's a weird drawing on the wall. It's not weird, I drew it myself. I see you don't stand out for your artistic skills. I don't draw as well as Luna. Since this place has no windows, I miss looking at a beautiful landscape. I wanted to make a realistic drawing, but it looks like it was made by a child. This is the last time I try to cheer you up. Secret ready? Yeah. Secret weapon ready. We can leave now. Once you tell me what it is, don't be impatient. I have a feeling us picking up those bullets is a really good thing. Even so, this place is dangerous for a person like her. What do you mean? I'm used to this kind of situation due to my past, but Luna is a quiet and unathletic girl. Unathletic? Are we talking about the same person? She's the most agile person I've ever seen. She's extraordinary physical abilities. She saved me on multiple occasions. Seriously? I don't remember her being like that. For example, there were several children at the orphanage who made fun of her for not being able to speak. She always hid behind me while I beat them up. The Luna I know would beat them up herself. It's been 10 years since I saw her. People change a lot. But I'm glad she's gotten braver. I shouldn't worry so much then. Alright, good. It's locked. There are 4 locks, but there isn't any hole to insert a key. I see. I know. These traps are already familiar to me. But this time it's different. I'm gonna face this trap. Don't worry, I have everything under control. But the door had 4 locks, right? There's a gun and 4 targets here. If I can shoot all 4 targets, the door will open. We got bullets before. I'm sure this is the right time to use them. This is crazy. It may be crazy, but it's the only way to unlock the door. Besides, I hold resentment and anger towards the train. I must do this. I have no intention of staying trapped here. I'm gonna keep moving forward until I find a way to break this curse. You got a gun. I'll make the Midnight Express pay for all the suffering it has caused. Press Z to shoot the obstacle when they are aligned with the red arrow. If you fail once, it will be game over. The red arrow indicates Neil's position and the direction the bullet will follow. This is for Diana Lovelace, trapped in the first building. This is for Apollo Carson, trapped in the second building. And this is for Selene Ambrose, trapped in the third building. I can't believe it. Here begins my revenge. I've already discovered the truth. The whole truth about this train and these buildings. Why are we here? What is this place? I've already discovered all the answers. I promise I'll also find out how to prevent more people from ending up here. There will be no more suffering. Neil Lawson? Detective? Badass. Have you really discovered the truth? Yes, although I still have something confirmed to be sure. Please tell me everything. I can't. I need to ask Luna something first. Depending on her answer, I'll be completely certain. What does Luna have to do with all this? I can't tell you anything yet. I see. Actually, it's my first time using one. Seriously? You're great at it. I thought I had bad aim. You should keep that gun. You don't have any more bullets, but you never know when it might come in handy again. You're right. Let's go, the door opened. Aw, man, I was really listening to that music. There's a skull on the ground. I don't know what these eyes represent. The eyes belong... It doesn't matter, I don't know either. Don't pet that thing. They failed. Oh, these things again? What do we do now? We need to get through here somehow. I don't have any more bullets and I don't have another weapon. Should we dodge them all? I can't think of anything else. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I knew they'd be waiting here for us. Where did you get those glasses? Don't tell me you've already forgotten about my secret weapon. Do you also have a gun? I already mentioned that one of my specialities is sneaking away, right? To me, a victory isn't about defeating the enemy. If I escape successfully, I win. I got trapped here because I sprained my ankle trying to escape these things, and I couldn't make it to the train on time. I saw the train disappear in front of my eyes. It was so frustrating. But I won't make the same mistake again. Unfortunately, I only have one pair of glasses. Neil, I recommend you close your eyes. Why? Here we go. You can open your eyes now. I don't think you can see anything though. What the hell? What is the smoke? I can't see anything. Smoke bombs created by me. I even customized them to have pretty colors. My glasses allow me to see through the smoke. We must escape before the smoke disappears. But I can't see anything. If you follow my instructions, we will reach the exit. The enemies can't see us either. It's the perfect chance to escape. Follow Celine's instructions to escape. And put the correct letters and symbols before time runs out. You better know what you're doing, Celine. Wait. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Oh no. This is tragic. My worst enemy. Quick time events. There are many enemies around here, be careful. Please tell me I'm almost done. I can see the exit. You can do it, Neil. We're here. I'm gonna open the door. I think we're safe now. It was fun, right? Now I understand why the police never caught you. Celine Ambrose isn't caught so easily. I remember the first time I saw those things, I was terrified. Luna had to help me. It was so pathetic. What are you talking about? You have very low self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with someone helping you. I've always been told that I'm useless and a coward. At this point, it's hard to think otherwise. May have been like that in the past. I didn't know you back then, so I have no idea. But the Neil I met today was amazing. That's what matters now. Really? I'd say your biggest flaw is your naivety, not your cowardice. I wonder if someone like me can become a detective. Why don't you read the letter from Luna that you have in your pocket? It's true. Luna gave me a note in the previous building. Don't give up on your dream. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I'm glad I met you. I think the same. Wait a moment. How did you know about this note? I stole it earlier because I was curious. Don't steal my things. Respect my privacy. I already told you that your biggest fault is your naivety. I don't think it's a bad thing, though. It's more entertaining this way. I don't understand why I can't get mad at you. Was that the last puzzle? We shall see. Why are there so many eyes? Who knows? It's a huge tree. Yes? Yes, it is. Huh. It's locked. What do we do now? Any idea? Well, are you good at climbing trees? Why are you asking that? Because if we climb that huge tree, we could get up there. Maybe there's something useful. Well, okay. They're all on the tree now. What happened here? The tree wasn't like that. The eyes merged with the tree. I didn't know they could do that. Even so, we need to climb the tree. Let's try it. Yeah, that hurt. It hit us. Celine, are you okay? You should worry about yourself. Get away from this tree. Your pocket watch is a very fragile object. It could easily break with another impact like that. In this place, your pocket watch looks like your heart. If it stops, it's over. At this rate, you'll be in danger. Luna? Hey, she's an axe. Luna. Oh. She brutally murdered it. Impressive. I'm glad to see you're fine. Thank you for saving us. I'm very happy to see you. That was amazing. You weren't hurt, right? I really wanted to see you again. Neil was right. You've changed a lot in these 10 years. I didn't know you could do something like that. You'd have been a Baywater thief than me. We could have formed a duo or something like that. Don't say those things to Luna. Don't get jealous. You could also be a good thief if you worked hard. I want to be the opposite. You got a mysterious key. Maybe we could use that to unlock the door. Thank you. Yes, Luna, I already discovered the truth of this place. But to be sure, I must ask you something. Luna, when you escaped from the orphanage, did you do something you're not proud of? Judging by your expression, I guess it's true. You'll understand it now. It's time to reveal the truth about the Midnight Express. Hey, it's a deduction. Nice. Neil's deduction. Choose the correct option while Neil makes his deduction. If you fail 3 times, it will be game over. If I fail now, I'll never be able to save the people trapped here. Go ahead, Neil. We're listening to you. In order to better understand what this place is, I want to start from the beginning. We've all been transported to this place through a train called Midnight Express. The train connects 2 important cities, Ravenwell and Bluebell. Yeah, it's a popular train in Ravenwell. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Strange? There are many people who disappear inside this train like us. Why did no one report the disappearances? By now, there should be at least rumors about people disappearing inside the train. You're right, I haven't thought about that. We already know that the Midnight Train Express is cursed, but what triggers the curse? Why do only some people end up in this place? The Midnight Express chooses people who meet a certain condition. That's why I mentioned disappearances. Isn't it weird that nobody has noticed that someone disappeared on the train? A family member or a friend of a missing person should have noticed their disappearance. I think the reason nobody has said anything about the disappearance is that we no longer exist in the real world. That's impossible because I remember Apollo and he remembers me. Wait. They can't report a disappearance. Are you saying that nobody would miss us? At first, I thought that was the reason. I think we're all quite lonely people. Nobody would miss us if we disappeared. But that isn't the main reason, just one of the consequences of the real reason. I realized that thanks to your relationship with Apollo. He wanted to find you, but he could never report your disappearance. What do you mean? I could never have figured out the real reason without meeting the people trapped in here. Luna, Diana, Apollo, Celine. All of you have helped me understand the truth. This is what we have in common. We're all a part of an experiment. Wait. We're all criminals. That doesn't make any sense. It's true that I've committed crimes, but nobody else has done such a thing. Neil, tell me that isn't true. Sorry, but that's the truth. We've all committed a crime at some point. Apollo wasn't able to report your disappearance because you were a thief. If they found you, you'd be in trouble. We're all in that situation. That can't be the reason. For example, what crime did Apollo commit? He wouldn't do something like that. It's impossible. Carson's crime was manslaughter. What are you talking about? Apollo would never do something like that. In his defense, he didn't have a choice. If he hadn't done it, maybe he wouldn't be alive. Besides, it was an accident. But it's still a crime, and he decided to run away by getting on the Midnight Express. If it was self-defense, it doesn't mean he was a criminal. I refuse to believe that. Apollo isn't that kind of person. Celine? And what about the girl trapped in the first building? What crime did she commit? Illegal experimentation. She never admitted it, but she mentioned she did unethical experiments in the past. I see. Wait a minute. That means Luna also committed a crime. That's impossible, right? I wasn't sure either. That's why I asked that question before. Luna, I'm not sure about your crime. I have an idea in mind, but I'd rather not say it yet. I won't pressure you about it either. But it's true, right? You've also committed a crime in the past. Luna? Obviously, I'm also a criminal. I've committed a terrible crime. But that doesn't make sense. You want to be a detective. That's why I want to be a detective. I want to try to make up for all the damage I've caused, even though I know it's impossible. I don't know what to say. I didn't expect this. But I guess you're right, even if I don't want to accept it. We're all criminals. The train transports people who have committed crimes to these buildings. Knowing that, it's easy to know what these buildings really are. These buildings are prisons. A prison is a place where criminals are locked up. Exactly what this place does. Basically, the Midnight Express is in charge of transporting criminals to these prisons. If we manage to escape, our crimes are forgiven. This place provides us food, clothes, and a place to sleep. He doesn't want to kill us. It's just trap us in here. So all this time, we were the bad guys? Do we deserve this? Punishing criminals is a good thing, right? The train is doing something good. In my opinion, the Midnight Express is unfair. Many people with the train is doing something good. Locking up criminals doesn't seem like a bad thing. However, do you really think Apollo Carson deserved to be trapped here? Of course not. He may have done something bad, but it wasn't his intention. Personally, I don't think you deserve to be here either. Why do you believe that? Unlike Apollo, I chose to become a thief. The Midnight Express doesn't consider the motive or circumstances that lead the person to commit the crime. It doesn't matter how serious the crime is, not even the age of the criminal. All people are judged the same way. I can't agree with something like that. Do you mean that someone who's committed a minor theft will have the same punishment as a serial killer? I don't think those crimes can be compared. Yes, we all stay trapped here forever if we miss the train. No matter what crime you've committed, the curse will still affect you. It can't be. I think criminals must pay for their crimes in some way, but the Midnight Express has no right to judge us. Celine, don't say we're the bad guys here. The real criminal is the person who cursed the train. The culprit is Blackgear. Why do you think that? Before answering your question, I must explain to Luna what Blackgear is. It's an organization in charge of eliminated criminals that the police hasn't been able to capture. Criminals that are difficult to capture or criminals who've managed to avoid the law with bribes. They usually kill them and leave a card next to their corpse. But they amputate the legs and or arms of minor criminals so they can't commit crimes again. It's a large, powerful, and well-structured organization. Not even the police have been able to do anything. They say they do it for the sake of society, to cleanse the world of impurities. Doing that kind of thing, doesn't it make them criminals too? They have the support of many citizens who feel safer thanks to them. Right now the leader is Justice, and the second in command is Purity. Everyone in the organization uses code names. You're very well informed about it. My crime is related to Blackgear. That's why I know so many things. I'm curious, but it's better not to ask. Wait, you still haven't told us why you think they're the culprits. The Midnight Express is in charge of punishing criminals, the same thing Blackgear does. It makes sense to assume that the person who cursed the train has to be related to them. They're people obsessed with punishing criminals. Obviously, it's just a theory. A game theory. At least now we know why we're here and who the culprit is. This is the first step to breaking this curse. But if we manage to escape, wouldn't we all be in danger? Blackgear could attack us at any time. We're all criminals. That's why we have two goals now. The first one is to return to our world, and the second one is to stop Blackgear. You're right. Luna, let's do our best together. Hooray. We're playing as Luna again. I like her white hair. It's nice. I'm gonna try the key Luna found. It opened. Luna, wait. Let's follow this path first. I want you to see something. If you aren't more careful, Luna's gonna realize the truth. What a beautiful place. I didn't expect to see something like this here. It's a garden of artificial flowers. They don't smell like real flowers, but at least they're pretty. You know which ones I mean, right? Let's go see them. I knew you still remember these flowers. What's so special about them? There were many blue flowers like these in the garden of our orphanage. We used to make flower crowns with them. We didn't know the names of these flowers, so we decided we'd look for the answer once we left the orphanage. In the end, I still don't know their name. They're called Forget-Me-Nots. What kind of name is that? You're surely making fun of me. No, I'm serious. They're called Forget-Me-Nots. Really? What a weird name. They represent good memories and connections between people, among other things. As if they were a reminder of your favorite moments with other people. Yeah, something like that. Well, you're really well informed. My mother loved flowers, so our house used to be full of them. That's why I know so many things. I like flowers too. I always left a rose whenever I stole something, a gift for the police. Sometimes you leave me speechless. Hey Luna, why don't you keep one of these forget-me-nots? It'll never wither after all. It's not a bad idea. Here you go. You got a forget-me-not. I have food stored for emergencies. You'll need them more than me if you know what I mean. The fourth building may be tough. Also, look at Luna's face. She can't stop looking at the apples. She's not even listening to us. Then I'll keep them. Luna's trying to warn me about what's behind this door, but she can't say it in front of Luna. Does your thief instinct detect any danger behind the door? Yes, that's it. What do you think it could be? Let me think. Maybe explosions, poison gas, explosions, fire, explosions, earthquake, explosions, monsters, perhaps even explosions. There are too many options. What should we do? If this is the only way forward, we must open this door. If something goes wrong, I'll take care of it somehow. You don't seem convinced, but I'll help in any way I can. Luna, don't be shy, take my hand if you need to. Perhaps there's explosions. Luna, are you okay? There's no time for questions, move again, quick. Okay, so just spam Z, got it. Luna, I'm glad to see you again. Are you okay? If you have any injuries, I'll take care of them. Surprised to see me? Well, right now I'm supposed to be trapped alone in the first building. Or maybe I should say in the first prison. Is Neil still mad at me for what I did to him? I couldn't apologize to him. Huh. I wish I could be braver, but I'm scared of loneliness. I'm also scared of death, which is why I developed different kinds of medicine. But since I'm very young, adults underestimate my abilities and don't let me investigate. So all my experiments and investigations have been illegal. Nobody died or was injured, I promise, but something could have gone terribly wrong. I committed my crime for the sake of others. You're probably the most dangerous criminal of all of us, right? I trusted you, believing that someday you'd come back to save me. But knowing who you really are, I guess you never intended to save me. Shouldn't you have let me escape with Neil? Oh. But we both know the Traveler. Although I don't think it's a good nickname anymore, you aren't a traveler, you're simply running away. I like your attitude right when I saw you. However, I can no longer respect you. I killed a man, but I had no choice. You could have lived a normal life, but you decided to become a criminal. There was no need to do what you did. You didn't commit minor crimes, you did something very serious. How did I not realize it before? I can't believe I trusted you to help Celise. I also feel bad for Neil. I can't imagine how disappointed he'll be once he knows the truth about you. I've been punished for breaking the rules, but I think you deserve a worse punishment than me. You don't deserve to escape with Neil. Apollo, stop being so mean to Luna. You're going to scare her. I'm the one who got scared, but I better not say anything. I'm just telling her the truth. It must be hard for you to see your two best friends, are you, right? But unlike her, I've never abandoned you and I never would. You're right. Luna, I want to trust you. You're an important person to me. When you escaped from the orphanage, I thought you did it to live a better life. But you actually did it to commit those horrible crimes? I thought we were good friends, but you never told me your plans. If you did, I could have helped you. Maybe you wouldn't have become this kind of person. She wanted revenge. You never considered me your friend, did you? That's so painful. You never thought about how I'd feel. I think that's enough. Ah, here you are. Neil, are you going to defend Luna despite what she's done? Of course. It doesn't surprise me. You're a sentimental idiot. We all did something bad. We aren't very different, right? But her crime is much worse. She is right. Although I don't want to admit it. Do you still want to escape with her? Yeah, I won't break my promise. Luna and I will escape from this place together. But, once we return to our world, I'll make sure she pays for her crime in a real prison. Luna, if I want to be a detective, I can't ignore your crime. You must pay for it. Once we get out of here, we'll become enemies. Good for you, Luna. You'll finally be able to pay for your crime. Why are you making that face? You've always known that you would end up. Luna, this isn't the end I wanted for you, but I know it's the one you deserve. You're going to pay for the damage you've caused with your life. Huh. That's like a massive guilt trip. Nightmare thing. Are you okay? We were worried about you. Neil saved you from the explosion when you passed out. He dodged all the explosions while carrying you. It was impressive. There's nothing to fear anymore. Luna, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? It's understandable. You should rest. Whatever you say. Why don't you believe me? What are you saying? We don't think of that about you. You're my friend. Luna, stop saying that. I'll stay by your side no matter what happens. I don't care about what you did in your past. Neil doesn't think that either. If he did, he wouldn't have risked his life to save you from the explosions. What's happening? Luna thinks we're gonna hate her for her crime. That's silly. We all make mistakes. A crime isn't a simple mistake. But Luna's different. No matter who committed it, a crime is still a serious thing. You aren't helping me. I met several people who committed crimes in these buildings, but I don't hate them. I don't think you are the exception, Luna. Also, I'd be a hypocrite if I judged you for it. I've also committed a crime. It's hard to accept a mistake you made in the past, but I'm here to support you. The Luna I met on the Midnight Express is a wonderful person. That's what matters. Still, I think we shouldn't overlook the crimes that we've committed. It's something that can't be taken lightly. Well said, Neil. That's much better. Luna doesn't seem convinced, though. No, she feels horrible. She probably got revenge on that terrorist. There's something written on the blackboard. Break. There's also another word written on the blackboard in this building, just as I imagined. Midnight Express. Curse and break. I don't know what these words could be used for. Do we have to break something? I don't know, but there could also be something written in the last building. We shouldn't forget this. It might be something important. Midnight Express. Curse, break, rules. The last word might be rules. That'd be ironic. It's time to say goodbye to Celine. We're here. The train. I can't find the right words, Celine. It's okay, Neil. Thanks for keeping my secret. I wish, I was able to have a lot of fun thanks to you. But like I promised, I'm going to tell the truth now. Luna, I'm stuck here. Look at my pocket watch. The hands don't move anymore. I missed the train a long time ago. Actually, it's been 3 years since I missed the train. I've been trapped here for a long time alone. I don't even know how I've endured that long. I felt empty inside. The only emotions I felt were sadness and despair. But when I saw you, I felt happiness again. For the first time in 3 years, I was finally able to feel joy again. I knew that happiness would only last 3 hours and that we'd separate again. But I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to feel sorry for me. I just wanted to feel happiness with you again. Neil figured out the truth right from the beginning, but I told him not to tell you anything. In the end, my plan failed. We separated and I couldn't spend much time with you. My plan put you in danger. I was very selfish for not telling you the truth. If you're angry with me, I understand. However, I hope you can forgive me. I imagine you're mad at me now. You don't need to say goodbye if you don't want to. Ah, Luna. And she's sad. Please don't cry. If you cry, I'll start crying too. I'll be fine here. I've already endured for a long time. I can still endure more now that I've seen you again. Do you want to give it to me? I won't accept it. I don't want it really. You're the one who's going to get on that train. Don't insist. I won't accept it. I'm not getting on that train in your place. Luna, stand up and get on the train. Are you going to sit here if I don't accept your pocket watch? Luna, react please. I want you to get on that train. Neil, pick Luna up and throw her on the train. It's not gonna work. I'd like to at least be trapped in the second building. I could be with Apollo. Midnight Express, listen to me as well. Don't you think Celine has already paid enough for her crimes? She got on the train because she decided to stop being a thief and look for a decent job. Let her get on the train so she can pay for her crime in the real world. Please let her come with us. It seems that the Midnight Express is too strict, but this is unfair. It hurts not being able to do anything. It hurts a lot. There's something you and Luna can do. Huh? What is it? Luna, are you listening to me? Do you still want to stay there? Do you want to miss that train and stay with me? I guess you don't care about what happens to Neil. What are you saying? If you stay in this building with me, Neil will go on the train alone. You'll never know if he'll escape from the last building. Will you be able to live without knowing it? Neil could be trapped alone or even die there. But since you don't care about what happens to him, it doesn't matter. Celine, that's too much. It's a shame, because you're the only one who could save him and make sure he escapes alive. Good luck, Neil. I hope you don't die. Did you change your mind? I know this is difficult, Luna, but I really want you to escape. I want you to escape because I want you to be happy. The truth is, for a moment, I also wanted you to stay with me. I want to be with you, but not in this place. Being able to see you for a while was enough for me. At least now I know you'll be fine. I want you and Neil to escape from here. I'm sure this is also what Apollo wants. We want you to keep living. We trust you and I know you'll find a way to save us. If we were able to meet again after so many years, we'll do it again. Neil, take care of Luna. Do whatever it takes to escape this last building. Otherwise, I'll never forgive you. That's my intention. To be honest, I was disappointed when I separated from Luna and had to be with you. I only cared about Luna. But now I'm happy. I had a lot of fun with you. You're a good person. That's why I know Luna will be safe. Thank you for everything, Neil. I'll do everything I can to break this curse. We'll get out of here, I promise. I hope that day comes soon. But if you escape from the last building and can't find a way to save us, I want you to destroy the Midnight Express in the real world. Burn it if necessary. Destroy it? There won't be any more victims because nobody will be able to get on the train. If you can't save us, at least you can prevent more people from ending up in this place. But if we destroy it, we don't know what happened to you. It doesn't matter what happens to us. We already lost. At least we'll be the last victims. That's very extreme. Yeah, and you're running out of time. You should really get on that train. Oh, yeah. Have a nice trip. Huh? The forget-me-not I gave you before. Are you giving it to me? Thank you. Thank you so much, Luna. I definitely won't forget all the memories I have with you. Never. I refuse to believe that this is the end. I'll definitely see you again and we'll continue to make many memories, all of us together. Unlike Apollo. He lost an eye. Hooray. Another flower crown finished. These flower crowns are adorable, right? They're blue, just like your eyes and your bow. They fit you well, Luna. Do you think they'll punish again for picking up flowers without permission? I wouldn't mind being expelled from the orphanage. I want to explore the outside world. I'm tired of being locked up in here. Once I'm an adult, I'll finally be free. I won't be trapped again. I'll become an adventurer. I want to explore many things from the outside. For example, my first adventure will be to discover what these blue flowers are called. Huh. Do you like the idea? Would you like to have adventures with me? I need you to accept. We are inseparable. Oops, I got carried away. Maybe I exaggerated a little. But I like to grow by your side. After all, you're my best friend. Yay, I learned a new word. You have to teach me many more. That's kind of sad. Not gonna lie. Chugga chugga chugga. Luna's been writing something since we got on that train. Have you finished what you were writing? Is the letter or something like that? You don't have to answer me. I know this is difficult, especially for you. But we can't give up yet. We'll find a way to help the others. Now that we know that we all have committed a crime, I want to apologize. From the beginning, I haven't told you the kind of person I am. I did something horrible, something terrible, something tragic. I think about it every day. I wish I could go back in time and change what I did. A criminal who wants to be a detective? You must think I'm a hypocrite. That's true. I'm a hypocrite, I don't deny it. Even so, I need to become a detective. It's my way of making up for the damage that I've done. Ironic, right? Maybe you think I should have confessed what I did to the police. If I had, it would have been useless. It's time to tell you the truth about me. I don't want to keep hiding it from you. I want you to know what kind of person I am. I'm gonna tell you my crime. And it leaves off. Stupid cliffhangers. At least chapter 4 is already done. I feel bad for anyone who played chapter 3 without chapter 4 being out. This has been a pretty exciting video. Kinda figured Celine would get left, but hey, At least she wasn't stupid like Apollo and just jumped on the train with the bird and died. Kinda, maybe. We'll find out. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, you're still here, thanks. We're gonna let these credits roll, and I will see you in the next one. As always, goodbye.